clear case of abuse of process of law. Person who claims to be her husband files a SC/ST atrocity case, which ended up in B report. It is the case of 354. There is no allegation of sexual harassment or anything. Changed her stand from time to time. So 1.5 months, she gives this narrative and makes the case of 376 blackmail done by the second respondent and her alleged husband. Matter requires to be
matter requires to be dismissed right away.
No, so many political developments. It's a clear
Political
case.
developments.
Yes.
Adu
Petitioner was a practicing advocate. He also filed certain cases against some political parties or leaders challenging their election. In that context, the political rivalry started.
We have sought a permission, my lord. Your lordship is permitted to conduct investigation. Now, investigation has been completed. Charge sheet is ready to be filed.
There is
Then challenge the charge sheet, my lord. We'll file a charge sheet.
Enidu?
There is a direction.
76.
There is a direction not to file charge sheet.
Correct, we have not filed it.
It's a matter where it's a clear case of abuse of process of law.
Place the entire
The
charge sheet.
Material kodili.
But second respondent files a complaint after the person who claims to be her husband files a SC/ST atrocity case, which ended up in B report. There are series of cases, improvement has been made in the entire case. But initially it was a case of 354. And when her husband files the first atrocity case, there is no allegation of sexual harassment or anything. But subsequently, she has given statement, and changed her stand from time to time. After lapse of 1.5 months, she gives this narrative and makes the case of 376. In the meantime, the first complaint was lodged by the petitioner regarding the blackmail done by the second respondent and her alleged husband. But now the charge sheet has been filed in that also. Now the cognizance has been taken, summons has been issued. It's a clear case of abuse of process law. As counterblast and afterthought, case has been filed against the petitioner. But the first complaint was made by the petitioner, on 28/3/24. But the husband files complaint against the petitioner, on alleging atrocity.
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ while granting some
Yes,
order.
Yes. This matter requires to be
Matter requires to be dismissed right away.
No, my lord. It is a
Yes.
case of classic case of abuse of process of law.
Charge sheet challenge ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕದ್ಮೇಲೆ.
My lord, now here is a case where prima facie, it is abuse of
ಈಗ
process of law.
376, 137, 354.
That has been added later after lapse of 1 month.
No problem.
My lord, subsequent
No
to
bar.
happening so many political developments. It's a clear
Political
case.
developments.
Yes.
adu
Petitioner was a practicing advocate. He also filed certain cases against some political parties or leaders, challenging their election. In that context, the political rivalry started, and they set up this case against him.
No, we don't know, but the offenses are horrible.
But that has been added subsequently, even assuming the
No, in a 376, 354A, 354C,
there is a delay of 3
354B.
months, 3 months delay in alleging 364, 354. And in the husband's complaint, it is not at all mentioned. But it's only as a counterblast after lodging my complaint, for blackmailing and even he is not.
Charge sheet ready ಇದೆ.
But he is not even husband. That they will
Charge sheet
prepare.
challenge ಮಾಡಿ.
His he is.
Forgetting stay ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ಯಾರು?
No, we have filed it because we wanted to.
But now the person who claims to be her husband is not husband at all. But she has taken divorce from other person subsequent to this. But they made all false contentions before various authorities.
These
the very
offenses-
case itself is false.
No, these offenses 354, 376,
Yes.
they do not concern husband or wife.
But
If
the
you have
narrative,
outraged the modesty
her
of
own
a woman,
statement,
so what?
in her own statement, she says so and so is her husband. But as a matter of fact, somebody else is her husband.
What-
And that
ಎಲ್ಲ matter
person
of
so and
evidence.
so files one more atrocity case against me. That has been ended up in B report. But it's not a simple case of some person or making a case of 376.
No, offenses are
Stage
grave.
by stage, it has been improved.
No, offenses
Kindly
are-
see,
offenses
offense
are
is
grave, sir.
376. Now they have added, but in the initial complaint itself, the 354 is the allegation that has been made after 3 months, according
That
to the
we
complaint.
don't know. Now that the charge sheet is ready to be filed,
Charge sheet is ready,
let them file the charge sheet, you challenge the charge sheet.
But now kindly see, the
Charge sheet ಲೇನಿಗೆ offense same ಆ?
Yes.
we tried to move it earlier. It was not listed. Now they brought this charge sheet to frustrate this litigation. And now
No,
even
not just
assume-
statement, my lord, there are also audio conversations and other things which many other circumstances which discloses that offense has been committed. Lay and all those things, let them challenge the charge sheet and come before.
Because charge is not filed because of my order.
No, but
I will permit filing of the charge sheet and permit you to challenge the charge sheet. Offences are there.
No, but my lord, kindly see, my lord, at the initial stage itself, we, my lord,
164
came before this honorable
164
court
statement
and
ನೋಡಿ.
we made, my lord, this submissions, my lord, and
Statement, sir.
after considering that only, my lord, the interim order was granted.
ಏನು 164 ನೋಡಿ.
My lord, everything was placed before your lordship, my lord. 164 was recorded, my lord, after lapse of 4 months
That
from the
we'll see,
incident.
yes.
And my lord, stage by stage, they have
ಇಲ್ಲ
improved
charge
the
sheet
case.
challenge ಮಾಡಿ will permit all the contingents to be urged there.
And I may permit it, my
Yes.
lord,
Heard the learned senior counsel, Shri Arun, Shyam appearing for the petitioner. This court on 22/10/2024 had passed the following order. The final report was directed not to be filed without the leave of the court. Therefore, the learned additional SPP submits, though the final report was ready to be filed, it is not because of the interim order. They have preferred an application seeking vacation of the interim order. The learned senior counsel would submit that he will be reserved liberty to challenge the charge sheet so to be filed before the concerned court. In the light of the said submission, I deem it appropriate to dispose the subject petition, reserving liberty to the petitioner to knock at the doors of this court, raising a challenge to the charge sheet, and also grant permission to the state to file the final report before the concerned court without broking any further delay.